What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Crypto Camel video. Hope you guys are doing fabulous today. Got a ton of hot, fresh, exciting updates for Hoge Finance. If you guys are enjoying these quick updates, remember to smash up the like button and let's just jump right into the video, guys. Hoge is closing in on 47,000 holders and the insane milestone achievement has been completed last night. The Certik audit is completely finished. Phase 2 is finished, both the first and second phase. So this, guys, makes Hoge the first deflationary meme coin with a Certik audit. Now, like I say, I ain't a financial advisor, but I'ma say it, don't miss out. Invest now, be smart, be bold, diamond hands. Take this to the moon and beyond. The moon is just a pit stop, guys. Moon is a pit stop. I want to take this to the next dimension. Now, if you guys are part of Hoge, welcome. Welcome to the Hoge party. Welcome to the Hoge club. Hoge. Hoge. All aboard the Hoge train. If you ain't, what are you doing, man? Hop aboard on that Hoge. Let's take a look at Certik. So, I'm going to link this in the video description. This is insane. So this just 1-2 Mayweather, 3-4 McGregor knocks out any trolls, any FUD saying, hey, it's a scam, it's this. No. Certik has done a complete audit. It's completely finished. You can check this out for yourself. If you guys want to read more details, I'm going to link that in the video description. But it doesn't even end there. Insane updates. Legal entity, guys. The legal entity is complete. And we're going to be getting more details very soon. I'm going to be covering that. And that's going to open tons of new doors for merchandising, US exchange, a whole plethora of things. So I'm super excited for all the exciting news that has been coming out for Hoge Finance. And we're just getting started, guys. The Hoge collection. So Scotty Sire has been promoting Hoge, has been doing tons of amazing work for Hoge. Thank you, sir. Thank you, kind sir, for the work that you do. Make sure you guys show him some love. Subscribe to his channel. He has now dropped the Hoge collection on his shop. So I'm going to link this in the video description. They're taking pre-orders. Super stoked about that. Don't be sad. Buy the dip. Amazing. So let's take a look over on Reddit. If you guys haven't joined this subreddit already, make sure you do so, r/Hoge. Hogeman was doing an AMA at 11 a.m. today, and I took some of the key questions and answers, and we'll go over them one by one. So let's take a look. So Silvertoe asks, what are the first US exchanges Hoge is targeting and the time frame for each? Hogeman replies, we are under NDA, so we can't reveal specific names. Remember any Telegram raids lately? But we can say that we have made significant progress in negotiations with one US partner. We are working through regulatory compliances, for example, KYC of the Hoge team with the exchange, and paperwork to ensure that Hoge fits the security asset framework of the United States. So this is excellent. US is going to bring some big fat mass. Liking that. I like that. Lonely Future 604 asks, Exchange US will be available before the Vegas billboard. Hogeman replies, current negotiations about various exchanges haven't been publicized in order to not promise too much and deliver too little. We've always had a US headquartered exchange as a goal for Hoge. The billboards were a community effort led by Jay Rizzo, who felt that Hoge needed a little bit more advertising. He organized and executed it all himself, with core team just giving a little support when asked. Any coincidence with a potential US exchange is just that. So do keep in mind, guys, that this is a community project. If you guys want to get involved, DM me with ideas, hop on Telegram. I'm active on the Telegram group. If you guys have ideas for donations, really anything goes. Any ideas are welcome. And that's the beauty of a community project and a beauty of this DAO hybrid that Hoge has. So let's read further. So Illustrious The says, tell us about the roadmap for Hoge in May. Hogeman replies, partnerships, partnerships, partnerships. I'm prepping the Hoge expansion NFT contract and platform along with the community mint. Business development, got some big deal they won't tell us about. So that's major FOMO on my part. And of course, the lifeblood of these projects right now is exchanges, adoption, and marketing. Couldn't agree anymore. We will target marketing specifically with an eye for onboarding new users. The community is going to keep doing its awesome stuff and being fun. We just want to make it easier for you guys. And I definitely agree with that. Onboarding people through centralized exchanges, mitigating those gas fees, and we're in for a really bright future with Ethereum. I'm feeling bullish on Hoge. So SMusic4 asks, where do you see Hoge in 12 months? I think that's a really good question. Hogeman replies, Hoge as a project is just getting started. The vision of Hoge is mass adoption. Through education, philanthropic and utilitarian goals, memes and games, NFTs and crowdfunding, we strive to be a gateway for new people joining crypto world and a place where experienced crypto fellows can have fun and be creative. Hoge is DeFi made easy. It may not seem like there's a single focus, and that's because the core's team's single focus is supporting the community. We don't want to own this project, we want you to own it. And I really agree with this. It's more than just a dollar value. It's more than just something specific. It's a grander vision. And that's the beauty of a Hoge. Really the originality with it, the memes, the community, the trust, the networking. There's a lot to benefit from it because I entered Hoge just looking at money, right? Money, money, money. But I got a lot more. I started making new friendships, started making new network, new business connections. And guys, join the Telegram group, join the different groups that you enjoy, engaging in, whether it be Discord or anything. And there's a lot that can flourish from those groups. And I'm loving Hoge. Kuchiku asks, what is your vision for NFT? How can we tap into the market of government/official IDs/real estate/consumer goods NFT minting? Hogeman replies, right now NFTs are pretty much a luxury good or exploratory gameplay idea. For government use, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me because the government is a centralized authority and NFTs on a blockchain are a decentralized solution. I think that's a good point. There would be no incentive for a government to give up that control. For private companies, however, there's a lot of incentive. We have 2 community members who have been working on the real estate ideas. I think they're pretty confident it can work, but the business aspect is the hard part. NFTs are exciting, but you have to think really hard about the problem they solve. Just because you can attach uniqueness to a digital asset doesn't mean you should. And I like how that's kind of put in bold. And that's true, guys. A lot of times, though something can be done, it's like, are we solving a problem in the NFT space? Does it make sense? Especially with government. Government loves control. So they're not going to be all about decentralization. I think some good stuff brought up into conversation there. Continuing on, Ash Endless asks, how close to completion is the legal entity in France and where do you see the DAO being finalized? And which is a good point because actually we see that the legal entity is getting to completion. We're going to get more details. So from Andrea, the creation of the Swiss association is one step that is almost finished. This means that we have the bare legal articles that recognize the existence of Hoge as an association, giving us the status to enter into agreements with third parties. There is a second step that requires registration with the registry of companies, which for us is not compulsory, but it is beneficial. And we have already started the conversation with lawyers in Zug, I don't know how to pronounce that, to start this process once we are ready. There are many legal steps and we are happy to give clarification and also receive support from the community. This though comes with more obligations and responsibilities from our side. We have as a community to think of organizing the internal functionality of the DAO in commissions and committees, creating voting systems, acceptance of members, doing due diligence on these members so that we can function in full transparency and full democratic ways, but with respect and compliance to legal and fiscal requirements. The French entity has not been finalized, and we have discussed that if the association in Switzerland is ready and may receive a number at the registry of companies, this may not even be required as the trademark and copyrights can be detained by the association directly for the direct use of the community and not protected under a French entity. This will simplify the structure and explains also very well the fact that the association in Switzerland is a community project with the aim of promoting Hoge as a brand and the projects of the community around this. The legal details have been very complex and still are, and we may need to have legal teams in other countries based on where we would like to be more present. But we need to be aware that this is also very costly and need to discuss and prepare, as to date the devs have directly supported legal costs. So I really appreciate that the team, the core team have, they've been putting in their own blood, sweat and tears and their own money into this. And guys, let's really appreciate the work of Hogeman and the people involved in this from the get-go, because they're taking the small and slow and steady steps. This is a marathon. It's not a 100-meter dash. We're here to stay in the bull market, the bear market. So I really agree with what is being said here and the careful steps being taken. Mobile Sir asks, how would Hoge manage to survive a bear market? I know this also depends on the active community to participate in further development of Hoge. I know this is a tough question because many new projects founded this crypto summer need to prove that they are a long-term project. Hogeman replied, Hoge has already weathered with grace several severe dips in the entire crypto market. Dogecoin managed to go actually up while the rest of the crypto market was going down. Community-driven tokens as a whole appear to be defiant of broad market trends. So let's not underestimate, guys, the power of decentralization, the power of the community, and the power of coming together and really pushing forward with different efforts for promotion, for marketing. You know, there's a lot of power in that. Silver Toe asking my favorite question, can I run out on the fields during the Super Bowl in a Hoge mascot? Hogeman replying, yes. And bro, if anything happens, hopefully not, I'ma bail you out. We will come together and bail you out. We'll pool funds. That's the power of the community. I would love to see someone streak the field with that Hoge face. That would be epic. Now, of course, I'm not going to recommend to anyone to break the law, but just the idea of that is just hilarious. Second last question, Ash Endless asks, are there any future plans to hold AMAs with audio and video, i.e. on Twitch? Would be great for viewers and potential investors to see the faces behind Hoge. Hogeman says, yes, transparency is key going forward. Although we have operated through DeFi trust networks up until now, it is clear that the next phase of the Hoge project will have a defined invisible team so that we can make the big business moves. I've been trying to get a team page up on the website for a few days now. So keep that in mind, guys. They are considering that. Many of these guys have already been doxxed. Many of these guys have already done KYC. Many of these guys, you've already seen their face on YouTube. We will see progress and there is momentum in that. So that is looking good. Last but not least, when BSC. Now, this is funny. So let's see what Hogeman says. Due to legal and regulatory risks that have been identified in conversations with high-value potential partners, along with the difficulties associated with migrating the community and splitting the liquidity pool, the core team is not pursuing a BSC bridge at this time. We remain open to the possibility in the future. So rest assured, they know, but there are complications, good or bad. But at the moment, a lot more negative complications. So that's not of their interest. And keep in mind, this piggybacks on that point. Ethereum has a very strong and bright future ahead in summer and 2022. So guys, I'm super excited. Tons of dope news with the Certik audit being done, with the collaboration with Scotty Sire's shop, with the legal entity being completed. We're going to get more details. And a dope AMA that was done by Hogeman over on Reddit. I'm going to link all of this in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to smash up the like button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're alerted of the daily uploads. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have an excellent day.